What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Got my little Grinch holiday hat here. I'm gonna rock at work tomorrow. So a few viewers suggested that I do a video, an updated video, if you will, of as they're newer stackers, which a fair amount of my audience is. An updated video on what might be better stacking options today versus some of the videos that came out 4 or 5 years ago and even longer, as things have changed. A couple disclaimers I need to get out of the way. Here's the boring part. Number one, I'm not a financial advisor. Make your own decisions, do your own research. I'm just merely sharing my opinions and experience. Number two, those videos that came out suggesting different stacking ideas were phenomenal. They were accurate. It was great advice, great suggestions. Things have changed, so this is in no way to discredit those videos. It was a different time. You know, the whole market was different in a lot of ways. Number three, this is not from a collector's perspective, a numismatic perspective. That's not to say that that's wrong. A lot of guys make a lot of good money flipping, you know, numismatics. I'm not that kind of stacker. I'm a prepper stacker or a weight stacker. So keep that in mind. Number three, just because I have a different mentality on certain things doesn't mean I'm right and someone else is wrong. This is just my take. This is not meant to offend anybody. And the last thing I got to say, this will probably run into 2, maybe 3 parts video, because the more I thought about it, the more I realized I have a whole lot to say about this topic. And I'm trying to approach it from a perspective of a newer stacker that's just getting started with the way things are, so I'm going to gear it toward that. Okay, now let's get into the meat. Back in the day, this was a fan favorite, the American Silver Eagle, and for good reason. You could get them for $2 to $3 over spot. They're well recognized. Some of them now have pretty good, semi-decent security features on them. As times have changed, as I'm sure you're well aware, the premiums on these things are absolutely jacked. Now, I'm not buying them. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole for me. Now, if you want to buy them at the price they're going for because you believe the price might go up in time, as far as the demand, like it has in the last not too long, 6 months to a year maybe, that's fine. That's not what I'm doing. Matter of fact, I never stacked a lot of these just because I wanted more weight for my cash. I like them. If I had a ton of them, I think I would sell a bunch of them off and get more weight for free. That's just me. Possibly some gold. And we're going to get into gold later. I did have some gold show up today. A lot of people like the idea of a government-backed piece of bullion, which, to me, I understand it. It's kind of funny to me because the whole reason I stack is because I don't trust my government and the way that they run their money. Yet, I'm supposed to trust government bullion. It's just kind of a funny anomaly. But I get it. This is well recognized. If you are into a coin, why not look at the Cook Island? That's a sovereign coin backed by a government. Or this right here. This, believe it or not, is a coin. USA $1 right there on the back. And it's a whole lot cheaper premium. For me, I like the most weight for the least amount of cash. Over here we have the bar. Silver bar, low premium bar. Why not? It's more weight added to the stack for less money, less cash. Buffalo round. Kind of a proofy looking one. A lot of people don't like the regular buffaloes. Oh, they're boring, they're ugly. Yeah, kinda, when you have a ton of them. But these bad boys, these proofy looking ones, man, I like those a lot. This one's in a capsule simply because it's going to be given away as a gift for Christmas. Things I would stay away from when it comes to rounds and coins are, see if I even have one. And this is something I learned long ago, but not right away. See the size difference? It's a 1/2 ounce round from Atmex, okay? Now, the premiums on these are high. If you can find them for a good premium and you want to stack that, that's absolutely fine. In fact, if you want to stack any of this, that's fine. It's totally up to you. It's your life, your decision. This is just, my take on it. Colorized rounds. Yes, they're fun for the holidays. Nobody likes colorized rounds. Not much. I started buying these every year. It was a tradition. For me and my old man, I would buy him a colorized silver round every Christmas, and I would buy myself the same one, or I'd buy him a couple and buy myself a couple. Not something I would stack a lot of. They're cool for the holidays. They make cool gifts. Definitely not where I want to take my stacking. For me, I love these 1 ounce coins here because they're cheap, premium wise. I love these Cook Island coins because the premium's reasonable. I love these Buffaloes. I love generic Sunshines if I can find them. I love just beautiful rounds. Some of them are just generic as generic. I've seen one that say silver trade unit on them. Hey, I love those too. The price is right. So for me, if I was getting into the game today, what I would do, I would stick with the lower premium coins or the rounds. I would stay away from the fractionals. I would stay away from the ASEs. I would stay away from the colorized, unless you're a different type of stacker. Again, this is all for you to decide. This is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion. Or I would stick with the 1 ounce bars, or a mix of the 3. There's nothing in the world wrong with bars, in my opinion. Some people think coins and rounds are better than bars. I disagree, and honestly, when it comes to gold, I feel the same way. I have a gold story I will share with you in one of these parts. Anyway, this is part 1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I hope you were able to take something away from this. This is also not for people in other countries because I don't know, what works as well there as I do here. And while we're on that topic, it's also advisable to learn the market in your area. Learn what your LCS likes. That might influence what you want to stack. It does vary by location. What I'm sharing with you has been the experience I've found through the people I've dealt with and called as far as what they like. That's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Constitutional Stacker, keep stacking.